It's about 16 months into the Buhari administration. It is more than a week after President Buhari launched the Change Begins With Me initiative. It is a reorientation campaign designed to engender a change in attitude. But coming 16 months into the life of the Buhari administration, it has been eliciting comments across all segments of the society. Many want the government to consider people's welfare first before preaching the change message.
Because if he's going to bring change, it's almost going to 2 years. He has not done anything. Okay? So corruption, fighting corruption, fighting those who ruled the country in the past will not solve Nigerian problem. You should sit down and look at Nigerian problem. Companies are sacking workers, and people, there's no food on people's table. He's talking of change. What is the change about? What is economics? Economics, when many people are working, and he's putting food on their table. People are not working, companies are sacking people, and he's talking of change. What kind of change is that? Open the borders and bring in food. Let people eat food and survive. Let people survive before you talk of change. What kind of change is that? Okay? Close all the borders, people are dying in thousands. They're talking of change. Okay? We eat food first, we eat to survive. Then in 2 years' time, we'll cultivate rice. He said by December, rice will be 40,000 a bag. Let it be 100,000. God who created us will keep us alive. All of us will not die.
When man is hungry, what do you expect him to change? Now, if you have not been paid salary for some period, will you react to change? You are already hungry. It is when we see the impact of the governance, then we talk about change. Impact, you know, when we talk about democracy, you talk about democratic principles where people will feel, yes, we are at home.
But for some of them, the Change Begins With Me initiative has to start from government officials at all levels.
It will first of all start from him. And when we see change from him, then I believe other masses, other people, will
be straight. It will start from who?
From the president. If you want me to call his name, I call his name. Yes. Then the change will start from him. We will learn from him. We will hear from him. Not that he say change. He will bring out the symbol of the symbol of the change for the face and be in the back and corrupting other people and say that you want change. You understand? So this is not change. This is the change. It just wake up and to change Nigeria. So the only thing we want him to do, either he step down from that seat, or that seat will continue hurting for him.
Well, as for me, the president, we have been facing a lot of hardship in Nigeria here. So as for me, I would say it's better for him to put things in order, for him to say we should start change in way, because they promised to give us change before he got to that seat. So for me, I don't know what to say about this stuff of a change, because the change, the APC, or should I say the president, they give us a good intention that when he gets to the seat, he will give us a good change in Nigeria. So I don't really know the change. The change is getting to a worst standard here in Nigeria. As for me, for a couple of months now, I've been at home. No, our company has been a form of stagnant. So the change is getting worse. So as for me, the change, the president have to make the change, not from we individuals. So he's the head of the Nigeria.
There are also others who are convinced that the federal government has all it takes to weather the economic storm.
The slogan of the party is change. APC is change. And the change, I know, the change is either positive or negative. And the change we are experiencing now is as a result of the decadence that has eaten deep into the fabric of this nation. So with that, it will take a long time. It's a gradual process. I believe if we are able to, if we are patient as a nation, the level they are going, if they meet up the trend, the way they have started, definitely will get somewhere and they will hit the road going again.
The general consensus among these respondents is that the government just has to take all necessary steps to put the economy back on the path of growth. But they also want government officials to also adopt a change in attitude in line with the Change Begins With Me initiative.